Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We are jumping right into a truly grand cosmic mystery today. We're looking at time, the Big Bang, and how the very fabric of existence might actually literally mirror our own lives.
Okay, let's dive into this. Did time exist before the Big Bang? Does that massive explosion mark the absolute starting line for the cosmic clock? Or was time already ticking away well before we even had a universe to understand it? It's just a massive, beautiful, mind-bending question.
What we do know, for sure, right now, is that time is a non-negotiable entity throughout the cosmos. I mean, think about it for a second. The colossal movements of planets, stars, entire massive galaxies, none of that can be reversed. Their path is set in stone. Absolutely everything out there is in constant, unrelenting motion. You simply cannot hit rewind on the universe.
Which brings us to Section 1, the unstoppable flow. How exactly does time work? To transition from that massive cosmic scale to a much more grounded, intimate question about how time functions, we should really look at the perfect example: us, human beings.
Let's trace our own human timeline for a moment. Right from day one, birth, we literally see life coming into existence. During those childhood years, emotions circulate entirely around us. We're essentially the center of our own little universe. But then, as we hit our adult years, well, things shift. We start circulating around our own emotions and goals. And finally, we reach our final days, arriving at death's door after our youth is gone. It's a pretty fascinating progression, isn't it? From birth, right until the time we get what we assumed we wanted.
Let's break down those early stages just a bit more. At first, we're totally pampered. Life is completely defined by all these external things orbiting around us. Our parents, friends, siblings, pets. Even the cartoons we watch or the arts we consume. We are the center of gravity, just soaking up nourishment entirely from our environment.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how as we grow older, that dynamic completely flips on its head. Notice the internal shifting focus here. Suddenly, we become the ones circulating around external things. We're chasing the job, going to the next party, focusing on our own family growth. We actually go from being the center of attention to orbiting around our own new responsibilities.
So the crucial takeaway here is that human development is essentially split into these two totally distinct states. Step 1, we hold on to everything because it is a developing state. We absolutely need that attention and care to survive. But then step 2 kicks in. We start pushing everything around us away to make room for our own growth. We literally have to push outward to build our own lives, which changes our focus entirely onto development.
Moving on to Section 2. The universe mirrors us, cosmic resonances. Now, I'm going to connect your deeply personal human experience directly to the cosmos because the universe actually resonates with this exact same logic.
And this is where it gets absolutely incredible. That deeply human experience of holding on and then pushing away to grow, the cosmos does the exact same thing. At second zero, the Big Bang initiates. In those very early epochs, a central core forms and actually pampers the new universe. But eons later, just like us, the universe begins pushing everything away. And that leads straight to our current era, the continuous, relentless expanding of the universe. It's the exact same pattern of development. Mind-blowing, right?
And this brilliantly illustrates that direct connection. Just as human life is pampered by parents and friends during our early development, cosmic life had this primordial core that pampered all the unborn stars and planets. Basically, the early universe acted just like a nurturing parent.
Just like we eventually push away to make room for a career or a family, the universe did the exact same thing. Step 1. The immense heat emitted from the core acts as a vital gift, a boon to newborn planetary babies. Then, Step 2. The core eventually pushes everyone away just so they can grow on their own. That push, that cosmic necessity for independence, well, that perfectly explains the expanding of the universe.
Which brings us to Section 3, Beyond the Clock, Redefining Time. So if the universe expands and pushes away just like we do, we've got to bring the focus back to our original mystery. Did time exist before the Big Bang?
To answer that, we really need to redefine our terms. Look at the literal definition of time. It's a rigid measure, right? 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. It's just how we schedule our lives on a mechanical clock. It's very strictly defined.
But contrast that mechanical definition with existential time. When we take a step back, time isn't just about the ticking hands of a clock. It is a non-negotiable process driven by constant progress and development. Fundamentally, absolutely everything in the cosmos, from a human child to a newborn star, seems to be working on this relentless track of progress.
Which brings us to this final, truly staggering thought. Time may have started at the Big Bang, but the process and development started way before our imagination. Just think about that for a second. Even if the clock as we know it didn't literally tick until the Big Bang, the fundamental drive of existence, this whole process of holding on, pushing away, and growing, might be older than reality itself. Does the urge to develop actually predate the universe? Now that is something truly awe-inspiring to ponder. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning the cosmos, and I'll catch you next time.